Welcome back to another skate park tour. I'm Steve and I'm in Apex, North Carolina, skating the Rodgers family skate plaza. It's a park that was built by Team Payne, so famous skate park builder. I think they're based out of Florida. And this park is about 13,000 square feet. It's got lights and it has a lot of mixture of street and skate park like transition obstacles to skate on. And you're gonna find in this video that there are a lot of options, whether you are an experienced skateboarder or you're just starting out. You'll find something to do there. It's probably not a park that I would want to skate a lot, just because I'm kind of getting older and there's less flat ground, and you'll see it's a little bit up and down, but it's still a fun park for a session. And if you really want to get a workout, you definitely want to check out this park. And from what I'm told, it's one of the better skate parks in the Raleigh-Durham area, so it's got that going for it as well. So without further ado, let's go check out the park. So this is the entrance to the skate park, and it's really the bottom of the plaza. Everything kind of slightly feeds downhill. And off to my left here, you've got like a little bit of a step-up Euro gap that's coming off of a 3-foot bank or so, and then a little 1-foot bank. And actually one of my favorite obstacles in the park here is this granite or marble like hubba rail thing. And as you can see, it's not metal, it's rounded at the top, and it's a good 10 feet long, really mellow slope. So if you're inclined to do tricks, rail tricks and stuff like that, it's really sick. So getting back over to the Euro gap, I'm gonna come over here in a minute. You've got this definitely longer Euro, but the step up is really good, so you definitely get launched if you're coming down from the roll-in on the other side. And then you've got this bold area with a 5-foot quarter that has about a 2.5-inch radius coping on it, all metal coping all the way around. You'll also see in this first zone, you've got another round rail, bump to bar, and really good for learning, super low to the ground. It's only about 14 inches tall, so it's really easy to get onto. And then you've got another Euro gap that's a bit longer to get up onto, but very doable still, with about 12-inch tall ledges that wrap all the way around. Then a nice feature on this side is, because this ground here is sloped upwards a little bit, you've got a nice bank to ledge that has a corner on it, so you can hit it from a couple different directions and get a couple different trick types on it. And now as I go back over to the other side, I mentioned that there was this like roll-in hip thing to carry you with enough speed to get over the Euro gap. You also have a really tight radius on a 4-foot quarter that bowls around, plus another 2-foot extension on that 4-foot quarter with pool coping on the top. Now, you know, a 6-foot quarter with about a foot of vert probably doesn't sound all that great, but depending on who you are and depending on the type of skater you are, you might have fun with this. And you can see up at the top, definitely some pool coping across. This whole thing is about 8 or 9 feet wide. Then you have a rather unique volcano pyramid hubba thing. I don't know what else to call it, but you could transfer it, I guess. But yeah, it slopes downwards, works as a wall ride, going both up and down. The quarter at the bottom is only about 2.5 feet tall, and you do have metal coping in it, so it gives you quite a few options. And then down here, you've got a little mani pad going down the bank. This thing is about 6 inches tall at its lowest point. Could do like slappy nose slides and crooks on it and stuff like that as well. But you know, I look at this as a good opportunity for kids to learn and get comfortable with larger ledges. Next, you've got some of the bigger obstacles in this skate plaza. Square down rail that's about 14 inches tall and is probably about 20 feet long. next to a dual-sided hubba. You would skate this, if you were regular, it would be frontside for you going down the bank, and if you were goofy, it would be frontside for you if you were going down the 6th stair. And this thing isn't very tall either, so it's easy to get onto. Probably about 14 inches or 16 inches when you get onto it, and then about a 2-foot drop at the end. Really mellow, as you can see, and super long. So you got a lot of trick options there. Then you've got more of a square handrail. This thing is still below you know, handicap regulation, but so it's easy to get on. But yeah, you got some more trick handrail type options if you feel like getting buck. And then another hubba on the other side that skates frontside if you're regular, backside if you're goofy. It does have a little bit of a kink at the end of it, so you can see kind of coming off, it flattens out, but got quite a few options on that one. All right, so the last part of the street area has a much more mellow hubba, easy to get onto, only about 12 inches, and has a frontside option for regular as well as a backside options, or vice versa for goofy footers. Then you've got this weird rail thing that's like set on top of a ledge coping. I'm not really sure of the logic here. It seems like a waste of metal to me, but I didn't build the park. But yeah, another square rail that goes down a much longer 4-stair, and a smaller like bank to ledge. Probably can only skate this, well, you could skate it in both directions, I guess. And then lastly, you've got this brick style bank with metal edging on it. You can tell just based on the color that it was stamped concrete, it wasn't actual brick. And you've got Team Payne's badge set in on the bank to just let you know who built it. All right, so for all you pool dogs out there, this is the part you've been waiting for. You've got the Apex Board Shop competition bowl. This thing is 8 feet tall in the deep end, and then a 5-foot tall shallower end with a little bit tighter transitions. The actual transitions itself are pretty good, not too steep, not too mellow, and as you can see, there's pool coping all the way around it. So you guys who love pool coping and love bowls, you'll probably like this one. It's got the nice mosaic detail on it as well, as we get in a little bit closer there. And then you can also see that there's a maybe you can see it, but we got lastly a flat bar and a flat ground area as well. And that really does it for the park. All right, that does it for me. Signing off from the Apex Skate Plaza in Apex, North Carolina. Hope you liked the video. If you got any questions about the park, just drop them in the comments and I'll get to them as quickly as I can. Otherwise, stay tuned for the next video. Hopefully I can hit another skate park while I'm here in North Carolina and show you guys that one too. But thanks for watching, really appreciate it, and so long for now.